Alright, so my tower finally came in. It's the Skyline 06WR by DIYPC and my MSI keyboard and mouse. We're gonna see what that looks like in just a minute. Alright, so here we have the keyboard by MSI. I believe it's the DS4100. Really thin, fairly nice. Supposed to light up 7 colors, one of which is red. Gonna match my whole color scheme with the red and black. We got a CD here. I'm gonna guess it's the drivers, manual, possible software for customizing the lights, and I believe this is the DS1000 mouse. Alright, once I put the whole build together, we'll see what it looks like. Alright, so this is the Skyline 06WR. It's black and red, matches the scheme set that I'm going for. As you can tell, I'm kind of a fan of the black and red ordeal. Alright, pretty large window, should be nice once all the parts are in. You can see pretty much everything. Let's take this off, see what we got going. I haven't even looked inside, so... Okay, here we go. Alright, we got plenty of room for everything. Even the interior has the red and black scheme going. It comes with what looks like 3 fans. We got 2 on top, 1 on the back. By the look of it, 120 millimeters. Alright, there's the top of it. Very nice. It's all metallic mesh. The rest is plastic. I mean, pretty standard. Sides are metal. Looks fairly slick. And we'll see what the total thing looks like once the build is together. Alright, so it's been a few days. Newegg finally came through. Here we go. We got the i7 6800K. Got the GTX 1070 with the 8 gigabytes of virtual RAM. Alright. Got the H100i V2 for the CPU cooler. 16 gigabytes of RAM. This is the by G.Skill. So let's see. There we go. Alright. Then I got the X99 chipset, MSI motherboard, and last but not least, we got the Cougar CMX power supply. Honestly, I thought it was gonna be red. It looks more like salmon color, so it won't quite match the color scheme I was going for, but oh well. Time to put it all together and we'll see what it looks like. Alright, so I was wrong after further inspection. It's tough to see here, but the tower actually comes with 520mm fans as stated. There we go. 2 in the front, 2 on top, 1 in the back. Alright, so here we go. We got the GeForce GTX 1070 by Gigabyte. It's the G1 Gaming Edition. There we go. Manuals and such, drivers, I'm sure. This is what the actual card looks like. It's fairly large, has 3 fans, as you can see it. Back real quick. Just give me 1 second. Go. The fans on here. It's pretty large heat sinks over the card. There you have it. Alright, so next up we got the H100i version 2 by Corsair there. It's a liquid cooler for the CPU. Alright, so straight off the bat we got the manuals and everything. Warranty, all that fun stuff. I already cut off the plastic so I don't look like an idiot trying to open this up. Comes with 2 fans that's supposed to attach to the radiator. The way I'm going to have is I'm going to have a push-pull configuration, so I'm going to have 2 fans in the bottom of the radiator pushing air in to the radiator, and then another 2 trying to pull the air out. Alright, well, obviously it comes with all the attachments and whatnot. Fun stuff. Alright, I'm going to use the Arctic Silver 5 to attach this bad boy to the CPU, and we'll see what happens. Alright, so here I have the Cougar CMX 1000, which is a 1000 watt power supply. It's the 80 plus bronze power rating. Honestly, as I'm looking at it, I thought it was gonna be red. It looks a little more like salmon color, which is not quite gonna match with what I was going for, but that's okay, I guess. Oh, let's see. Oh, never mind. It is fully red, just like I thought it would be. The only thing about this is it is kind of an older model of a power supply, so I was kind of hesitant to get. Make sure you know compatibility and all. But I really wanted the red. Kind of sacrificed possibly quality for color. Rather silly of me, but oh well. It's not fully modular. As you can see, it is partially so. The rest of the cables come with it. There we are. Power cable. Pretty sad here. So that's what that looks like. I do like the 140mm fan here. Based on the reviews that I read, it said it goes out after a few years, which is kind of ironic because they do give you a 3-year warranty on it, as if they knew that it goes out after 3 years, so they only give you the lifespan of the power supply. Well, at least we have 3 years. Okay, so here we have the i7 core, the i7 6800K. Pretty standard. It has the 6.3 gigahertz per core and a total of 6 cores. Exciting. Alright. There we go. Pull it all out. Issue warranty and all that good stuff. There's that chip itself. All that money for something this small. It is quite epic. Well, here we go. That's the bad boy. That's what it looks like. Alright. And last but not least, we have the motherboard. It's the MSI motherboard with the X99 chipset. There we go. She is pretty. It's probably gonna take me a second to take this whole thing off. One-handed. In any case, it has, instead of 4, it has the 8 slots for DDR4 RAM. There you have it. There we go. Alright. You have that slot for the i7. 4 slots of RAM here. 4 on the other side. You got your X99 chipset, your PCIs. Alright, looks good. Based on the instructions or the back of the box, these are the 3.1s, and the rest of them are 3.0. Except for these are 2.0. Alright, well, it's time to put it all together and see what happens. Alright, so this is what we're looking at so far. I got the motherboard installed and the power supply. I just opened up the back for some wire managing. Alright, I took off the top as well so I can fully install the liquid cooled CPU cooler. Alright, I threw my rig up on my pool table for a bit of better lighting. So now we're just gonna install the CPU real quick. Pretty simple process. Just lift this doorway a little back. Okay, so this is pretty simple. I mean, they won't let you install it wrong. See if you try to insert it in the wrong way. See how the pins, they don't quite align right around this area. Alright, so you obviously turn it around and it fits right in. See how all 4 pins are now perfectly aligned? There you go, because they will not let you install it the wrong way and screw up your CPU. Good thing, because it costs like 400 bucks. Simple enough process. Just close it back up. Get rid of this plastic, which comes out right away. You shove that. This top lever goes down. This top lever goes here. Alright. It's all nice and secure. Life is good. Alright, so I removed these two slots right over here. We're going to use this for a graphics card. As you can see, I have a M.2 slot right over here. So if I put the graphics card over here, it's gonna block some of the space in case I do want to install it later, so I'm gonna put it on top where I'm not gonna be struggling later on. It's a pretty simple plug and play concept. I already pulled back the little tab over here, as you can see, this one right here. Alright, so I'm gonna take the card. Pretty simple once again, sorry for the lighting. I'm not doing well today. It's dark out here, so I'm trying to do this in the dark. Alright. There we go. Slip that in. Okay. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to do this off camera because I need both of my hands. I'm just going to secure it right here with the screws and then power that thing up. Alright, so at this point I installed this SanDisk Ultra 2. I have the 960 gigabytes one. I know it's not as good as the Samsung Evo 850 as everyone's talking about, but in all reality, at this point, you're not gonna really notice the difference in speed. So what's the point of spending extra money? For the deal that I got, it was really good. I got that SSD for $200. So in that case, I inserted right here. As you can see, coming around the back, I already have power supply cable running through the back for awesome cable management. One of these is gonna go to the SSD. The other one of these is gonna go to my optical drive, my disk drive. This is just a basic readable, writable DVD-R drive by Asus. As far as that cable, I also have one that's capable of powering up 5 devices. That one's only capable of powering up 3. At this point, I don't need to power anything else besides the optical drive and the SSD. So I'm just gonna stick with the 2 of those and then go from there. If I need later on to change it out, I'll do that. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. I changed up the color of all the LED components that I could to red. As you can see, the Soviet terminal is now complete. I am going to replace that fan controller on there to something red. Alright, and there's the keyboard, the mouse. We currently have a temporary monitor that will be replaced in a couple of days once my 4K monitor comes in. So that's what it looks like. And there you have it, that's what it looks like without all the lighting. As you can see, get the fan in the back. 2 fans up front. Alright, the keyboard. Keyboard's actually pretty cool. There's just a straight button right there that you can push to change the color. Turn it off completely. The mouse has a software that came with it. You can customize everything from DPI to the LED lights on the mouse. And that goes 7 colors as well, just like the keyboard. The one thing I was not a fan of on this case, it is a smaller full tower, and as you can see that there's 2 fans. That's for my cooling system for the CPU. There's 2 fans pushing air through the little radiator and 2 fans pulling the air out. I did have to clip the fans, as you can see, because the top of the tower was simply not closed otherwise. Besides that, everything worked out pretty well. There you have it. Alright guys, I added final few components. 120mm fan on the bottom there with the LEDs. It's pulling the air in from the bottom. Obviously I put the tower on the stand so it's not sitting on the carpet. Did replace the fan controller with this red and black LED touchscreen fan controller. The only thing I do not like about it is you can hear this annoying ass fucking sound which pierces your ears, and I have no idea why it's so ridiculously loud. But there you have it. And the 4K monitor did come in. Here we go. It's the Samsung monitor with a 1 millisecond response time. I like it. Works really well. It's supposed to have some sort of a screen tearing prevention, but that only works with an AMD graphics card. So there you go.